Hi guys, today I'm going to cover 5 things that you need to be doing daily as an eBay dropshipper. So in this video, basically I'll cover 5 things that you need to be doing as an eBay dropshipper. Now this is day-to-day tasks that you need to be doing in order to sustain and also at the same time make sure that your business is running smoothly. So the first thing is delete unsold listings. Now there are many school of thoughts on how to delete listing that's not sold on your eBay store. So what you can do is the first step is to look into your store and run a report and take a look into what are the item that's not sold for the past 59 days. So if you've not done any deletion before on your eBay store, don't be afraid, go ahead and delete them. Those that's above 59 days, you have to delete them if there is 0 items sold. And then you can move on slowly to 29 days, items that are unsold, which have never sold before, so you delete 29 days. And some people even go to extreme like deleting items that's not sold after 2 weeks. So it depends on the strategy. So when you're beginning out, I would suggest that keep it to around 59 days and slowly you can move on to less than 30 days. Now this step is very important because it will determine your sell-through rate. At the same time, eBay want to know that you are actually taking actions every day in deleting unsold listing. Another point that you have to take note is that unsold listing also includes items that is out of stock. So out of stock item, make sure that you delete them on a consistent basis. So often I will have a student asking me how about items that they have sold before for the past 3 months and suddenly stopped selling. So what to do with all this? Well, I would say that if the item is not selling anymore, you have to delete them based on these rules of 29 days or 59 days. So this is the only way that you can scale up a business. You must always remember you're running a business. You're not running based on passion and something that you want to sell. So if you want to do that, please go and get a website and put your item there as long as you like. So in eBay dropshipping, you can't have this mentality here. And number 2, list daily. Now this, although seems to be a very simple task, a lot of people is unable to do it because they do not schedule a time in the day where they can have 1 hour or 2 hours to schedule the listing. So I will challenge you that you schedule down every day for the next 30 days how many items you want to list on a consistent basis. You can start off with 5 items and eventually move up to 10, 20, 50, 100, 200. So for our team, we are listing close to about 200 items per day. And when we delete items, like I mentioned, step number 1, we try to delete less than 50% what we can list. Okay, so this is a way that you can grow your store slowly. As long as you're growing your store, you should see a growth in your revenues as well and profit. So if you're not doing this step, chances is that you will not have consistent sales. So based on your dashboard, you can see that on those days that you don't list, you don't delete, you don't do anything and just wait for sales to come in, chances is that you won't make a lot of sales. So I would suggest that you take step 2 into your to-do list every day and list daily. So moving on to number 3 is to promote your eBay listing. Now a lot of eBay dropshippers do not promote their listing. So I will urge you to start promoting your eBay listing. Inside eBay there is a tab that is marketing, and inside marketing there is 2 options that you can promote all your eBay listing. So the first one is promoted listing, where you can actually set a certain percentage to promote your listing. So I suggest you can start with 1% and slowly move up to 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, depending on how much profit or returns you are getting. So you are starting out, you can always set to 1%. You will see an immediate boost to your daily sales. And the next step you can do is to have promotions. Promotions basically covers the type of promotions that you want to do. It can be like buy 2 get 1 free. It can be 2-day free expedite shipping. So for beginners, start with expedite 2-day free shipping if you're using Amazon Prime as your source. So promotion listing basically can give you up to 30% to 40% boost in your daily sales. And overall, you can see an increase in your sales. This is important step, especially after the change in eBay rules. You're now competing with a lot of other dropshipper, especially if you're selling in USA. You need to be constantly promoting your store. Some dropshipper even go to the extent of setting up social media sites to promote their eBay listing. For now, you do not need to go into this extent. Just make sure that you are aware and you start doing promotions. So You can always adjust your profit margin if you are doing promotions so that you can get back whatever you paid eBay. So eBay only promotes listing if you pay them. If you don't pay them, your listing might not be promoted, and you'll be 100% driven by the sales that you have had over the past 3 months or 6 months. So it's not so much of the pricing now. We are looking into promoting listing. And if you are promoting listing on a consistent basis, you will see a consistent sales. So moving on to step 4, track your daily sales. Now this part a lot of people or dropshipper do not like to do. So they stop tracking sales and they only track it maybe once a month or once a week. So daily sales tracking is very important so that you know how your store is performing on a daily basis and what item is you're losing a lot of money or you're making more money today than yesterday, and you can adjust your strategy accordingly. So eventually what you want to do is to move your daily sales tracking task to a VA where she can help you to track on a daily basis, and you just need to adjust your goal accordingly. So if you want a template that you can download and to use readily, you can go to Dropship Mastery Group, which is our Facebook group, and you can find in the file section there is 2 spreadsheets that you can use to download and track your sales accordingly. 5. Document your processes. Now this step is very important. A lot of dropshippers, they do not document down their processes. They do not document down the daily challenges that they face and how they overcome it. Now this is very important if you want to outsource your business eventually to a VA. Without all these processes, you can't train, you can't actually educate your VA on the ad hoc challenges and what step to take. Now this step will actually determine how well your store can perform and how well you can work with your VA. Documentations of your processes is always and have always been the most important task in any organizations. So without all these documents, you are unable to look into the process flow, improve on the processes. So what I suggest to you is always document down your processes. If you don't have VA now, eventually pass your business processes to this person to take over, and you just adjust accordingly the processes. And this is in the way that you can scale your VA team. If you have the same set of processes, you'll not be driven by a single person, and you will just be driven by a processes. So the processes drive your business and not the human being. So I'll come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please comment, like, subscribe and share this video. So I'll see you in the next video.